Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Christian Margaret Bone, and another evening edition / podcast broadcast radio broadcast of this evening edition on the 6th of August 2017. And of course, we want to. There's going to be a lot more. Of course, there's already limitless amounts of equations, and to condense, of course, is a very important part of not only the aspects of aspects of the abundance, which is going to be one of the key parts of any type of, well, not only any, but just one, I guess, aspect, or 2 or 3 or 9 or 30 or 89 or 57,000 or 89 trillion, or perhaps even 39 quadrillion, 49 quadrillion. Probably could be 42 trillion. Well, quadrilennicolestical sentential factor, which can be done with simple equations. Not necessarily need to be a divisionary type of. I almost said, divisionary equation, as in square root, or as in the certain variable divided by another variable. But the amazing variables of the co-creative expansive acceleration is actually one of the, can of course be used with absolute value, which is important, but absolute value of, which is just, it still adds to the, so let me just explain it this way. So we have, which is, I guess, actually quite an important part to developing clusters of stars. So, and that's a very, very beautiful, very fun thing. And of course, to be, for example, awake, to communicate with multiple star systems at once, of course, and it's a common form of existence, per se. So star clusters. So to create and manifest and learn lessons, that's a whole. I need the English translation, I guess, is English translation. Let's do protostar. So is that whole process of making, or envisioning, making, seeing, and then learning, and then manifesting, and then experiencing, and then teaching, and then ingesting, and then all that protostar for star cluster star systems. And it's, of course, very, very fast. So to break that down is put a star to the square root, which is, because this is such a huge number, is the potential and the true, which is a very amazing reality. And somewhat condensable, but it's not condensed as in it's a part of a sort of pressure. There we go. That's a good English word, pressure. So that's protostar, the sum of protostar times the square root of the potential times the true equals star clusters, which is, form of star clusters. That allows us to quickly ultimately allows us to quickly ascend. And of course, the ascension, of course, is a key important part of what's already been done, as in what's already known. And what I mean by already known is as in, star, indigo, rainbow, violet, star seeds, etc. And of course, the adults, of course, are super prevalent and super prevalent and super prevailing and super omniscientable, omniscipotentable, potentiatable, and of course, key factors in that accelerated process of producing these, for example, memories. The beings, as in pretty much all life, can do a multifaceted part of the M&M, which is magic in the making. So M times M equals magic in the making. Just gonna give some of the solutions. Of course, these are two. Of course, there's a lot more simpler, a lot more complex, a lot more variable, and a lot more just ultimately manifestable just from some of these basic. See, I don't want to micromanage. So, I mean, I do want to micromanage. I can micromanage. I mean, I ultimately do end up micromanaging. And of course, no matter what happens, it's a positive thing. Obviously, we already know that. Okay. The super creationalistical evolution of this process is a grand journey, opportunity, and acceleration. And of course, a viable, important part of the aspects of transcendence and the natures of development, of understanding of unity, closeness, and of course of just that the realm, of course, which it's a realm of abundance, of limitlessness, but it's also the realm of one, which is access. Not necessarily just access, but it's an even better word. Of insight, intention. It's a form of a form of fluidical multi-creational connection with the essence of fluidity itself and with heaven essence. So it's also kind of one of the things that's found in Phoenix phenomenon, and of course it's one of the heights involved with OF, or ocean fire. So this is your host, Christopher Malcurtis Bonin, on this evening edition of, just going to be even more simplified, of I times S to the power of T equals F plus L, and even I times A equals F plus L, or excuse me, F plus A plus F plus S plus L. So I times A equals L plus S plus F. I times A also equals, well, the sum of S plus I times A equals L plus A. Power of C. Actually, that's how you have the term. C is Q. P. L plus A to the power of B. This is your host, Christopher Mark Bowling, in edition August 6, 2017. Love you all.